Speaking of the queens, I got a clip right here. Here's Sheryl Swoopes hating ass with her take on it. And I want y'all to note, with this next video I play, I want y'all to note how the guys on the show finally check her BS. Okay, and this is what I mean when I say people are starting to get black queen fatigue. Okay, black queen fatigue is on the rise. All right, now this is a clip from Gills Arena podcast. I think it's Kenyon Martin, Nick Young, Gilbert Arenas, and Sheryl Swoopes. All right, let's get to that. Here we go.
Foul. I don't have an issue with the foul. I thought it was a hard foul.
Now, listen to what she's saying, because she's going to keep moving the goalposts, but listen to what she's saying.
I don't have an issue with the foul. I thought it was a hard foul. Yep, I thought the refs got it right, and to Angel's point, move off. My issue wasn't even with the foul, right? If you're going to foul somebody, I was always taught you don't give up an easy basket, period. And that's what I thought Caitlin did. My thing with that was, stand in it.
Stand on business.
Yeah, right? Don't walk away. My other issue.
Do you hear this stupidity? So Sheryl Swoopes is saying, foul her and then stare her down, stand in it. Instead of doing the right thing by fouling her and walking away. Sheryl Swoopes says you should stay. Her issue with this is that Caitlin Clark didn't stand in it. I'm telling you, they just be making shit up to be mad at Caitlin Clark about. She said she didn't have an issue with the foul, because she would have did the same thing. But her issue is Caitlin Clark didn't stand in it. It's complete BS. Let's go.
I also have always been taught when I played, go grab your own teammate, don't come grab my teammate. So where Aaliyah Boston went over to Angel and was kind of like, we ain't gonna do that. To me, you gotta go get your own teammate. I didn't have.
So, again, she's making up things to be mad about. The video I just showed y'all, okay? Angel Reese gets up like she wants to swing on Caitlin Clark. So why the hell would Caitlin Clark's teammate go grab her when there's a chick charging for her, acting like she want to swing? This doesn't even make any sense. This doesn't even make any sense, man. And like I said, she's just making up reasons to be mad at Caitlin Clark. Because the queens can't stand Caitlin Clark. I'm telling you, these women are worse than the white boys in the MLB before Jackie Robinson started playing. They worse. They worse.
I have a problem with the foul. I thought it was a hard foul. I thought the refs got it right, and then you keep on playing. I got issues with all the other stuff that came along with that. Not that foul.
Kenyon, familiar with these situations? I think you've always been, like Sheryl said, you grab your own teammate, because when you step in, things tend to happen when you try to mess with the opposing team's players. But
I'm sorry.
She was walking off.
But the other part of that is, where were Angel's teammates?
Caitlin was walking off, so there was no need for nobody to grab her.
But don't grab my teammate.
Well, I dig that. I hear you in that regard, but there was no need for her to go grab Caitlin. Caitlin was walking off.
But Aaliyah actually kind of.
Yeah.
And Cardozo
shoved Angel a little bit.
Pull Angel away.
I got no issue with none of it. It's just basketball soft as hell right now on both sides of it. There ain't no damn flagrant foul, man.
That's not a flagrant, a hard foul.
It was a damn flagrant foul.
Angel's push was a lot harder.
Yeah, well, it was.
Man.
Not the initial part, but Caitlin later on pushed her. It was.
I'm talking about
the push before to get the
Angel's push on
they've called.
They just trying to get control of the game. That's not a
No, they
foul,
weren't.
man.
No.
It's not a foul.
They weren't trying to. Listen, they've called softer flagrant fouls in the NBA.
I said it's all soft.
So that's a flagrant foul.
That's not a flagrant foul.
Okay.
Angel's foul right here. That's
a harder.
No, Angel, she pushed her.
That's more.
But they didn't call that.
Howard in the back, two hands.
She did push her. They didn't call that.
Caitlin appears to be pointing out that call before.
You got to look at the different angle. The initial foul, I was like, no, it wasn't.
You don't think it's more of a flop?
No, I didn't think it was a flop.
And you feel like Caitlin should have stood on business there?
It's just foul? Yeah.
Stood on what business? So she ain't trying to fight. So
Somebody
what
that's
business
strong.
y'all wanna
Somebody
Wobble up, can you?
know what I mean?
No,
Somebody
season
that's
opener.
solid.
No.
Somebody that's solid. That right there doesn't make them push. Like
Okay,
you gotta
so
open
then-
up. That's like the Embiid.
I'm just kidding.
That's that Embiid flop where
Yeah.
I'm trying to sell this.
So here's
foul.
my thing. You're saying that's not a flagrant, and I think it depends on the
hard-
angle and all those things.
Hard foul.
But my thing is, had Angel or anyone else done the exact same type of a foul to Caitlyn, the storyline is different.
Okay,
It is.
here's the problem.
No, it is.
with these.
Like, go back to last year though, Gil. Like everybody was like, "Oh my God, they're trying to take Caitlyn out." No,
But you-
like they were just hard fouls.
But it's still body size.
But the story, no, even
No.
from guards though.
What I'm saying is a guard,
Yeah.
like if a guard, if I gotta try to foul him to stop him, my hit on him has to match his power. So if he's trying to go for the dunk, I gotta really grab on him to wasn't. If I'm trying to go up, any hit from him, I'm hurt.
So is there not a rule, the question, of if you're not making a play on the ball, it's a flagrant?
Now she's trying to say that it's a flagrant foul because Angel Reese wasn't making a play on the ball. Because Caitlin Clark wasn't making a play on the ball. And she just admitted at the beginning of this clip that Caitlin Clark was making a play on the ball. She literally just admitted it. Now she's changing up her whole argument to say, yes, it should be a flagrant because Caitlin Clark wasn't going for the ball, when clearly she was going for the ball because she stopped the score. This woman doesn't even mention the fact that Angel Reese clearly just committed a flagrant foul right before she got fouled by Caitlin Clark when she pushed Caitlin Clark's teammate halfway across the court. It's insane.
Come on. With
That was a play on the ball, though. It was
It
like a swipe.
You
She
didn't go for the ball.
You're holding the home.
No,
She didn't go for the ball.
So if I give you an and one, then what?
She didn't go for the ball.
So I'm supposed to give you an and one?
No, it's a hard foul.
Yeah, so it's not a flagrant.
But she didn't go for the ball.
Yeah, she did.
Well, insane, bro. Insane. Again. Did y'all hear this woman? All right, you can see the vitriol for Caitlin Clark in this woman's eyes. You can see it in her eyes, and you can also hear it in this woman's voice. Look at the total lack of logic, lack of reasoning, and accountability coming from Sheryl Swoopes. Every time she gets proven wrong, she either moves the goalpost or she straight up acts like no one can clearly see what just took place. How in the hell was that not a play on the ball? Her initial statement was that she had no issue with the foul because you don't give away easy buckets. And then she later changes her stance and says it wasn't a play on the ball. Then she tries to make the argument that Caitlyn's teammate shouldn't have gone to hold back Angel Reese and that she should have went for Caitlyn, even though Caitlyn walked away. All right, that makes no sense, and I'm glad Kenyon Martin and them called her out because, clearly Caitlin Clark wasn't in the wrong here. She fouled her to keep her from scoring. She went for the ball, and Reese got up like she wanted to attack. I mean, like I said, Sheryl Swoopes, like many of these racist black queens, okay, they hate and are jealous of Caitlin Clark. And that's why she couldn't find one good reason. She couldn't find one good reason to hate on her in this scenario, so she just altered reality to try to prove her point. All right? She just altered reality. That's what they do.